on, Mary. Right, come on. Where's that manservant? Jesus. Smile, you're not in a morgue. You're in a whorehouse. Jesus, they're all looking at going to a funeral. I don't know. Are we all here now, finally? Well, as I was telling you, my name is Maggie, and I'm the proprietor of this fantastic house here, my Molly Whorehouse. Now, by the sounds of... Thanks, Mary. By the sounds of things, you can tell I'm from Dublin. I grew up in the Fatima Mansions. It was a tough and a sordid place. And I soon realised that the money to be made was with the world of streetwalkers, whores and harlots. Try saying that with a corset, it's not easy. Whores and harlots, yeah. And the real money was not with the downtrodden and the drunken yobs. No, but with the upper-class Protestant ascendancy, mind. In particular, male homosexuals. They're my preferred choice of customer. You see, they've got a lot to lose, and therefore they're unlikely to shop me in, if you know what I mean, and report of me deviant behaviours in me Molly house. My clients go right to the top of society, which might come in useful if I ever find myself heading towards the gallows, what? Right, I'll get to the point. Therefore, you see, I have developed a cunning charade. And if you follow me, I'll fill you in. Come on, let's go! Come on, Mary. Come on. Where are you going all the way up there? Jesus! Can you see me? You're like at the gods. Are they all here now? Present and correct. Thank you, kind sore. Jesus, we're all clapping in there. Right, what was I talking about? I was talking about charades. And I don't mean, you know, sounds like in 3 words. No, I've learned that I have developed a cunning character, a charade of being a member of the French aristocracy. I'm serious, right? Don't be laughing. If I'm a member of the French aristocracy, that way I get to deal with a better upper class of clientele, and it's working a treat. Watch this. Let me introduce you to somebody. It's always the wrong way to wave. Better wave one day. Je m'appelle Comtesse Stéphanie de Maison Fatima. Widowed from the French execution, widowed from the French commandant, Sir Jasper du Honey. He was executed in the French Revolution. As I was a member of the court of Versailles and affiliated with Marie Antoinette, I escaped ici to Dublin to escape certain death. I am renowned throughout the Georgia and Dublin as a sophisticated and secretive socialite. I regard the city as my new home, a member, if you will, of the French ascendancy, dining at all the big balls of society. Nobody knows exactly how I make good my escape from Paris. I lost 2 daughters on the way, Princess Alexis and Princess Christelle. This is why I do not go out on the streets of Dublin, for fear I see the young children playing in the streets, reminding me of my 2 lost daughters. A moment. Ah, Jesus. Would they bring a tear to your eye? Well, if you'd excuse me, but there's money to be made, and there's no time to lose.
Over the hills, my lovely Irish lad. Come over the hills to your darling. You choose the rose, love, and I'll make you laugh. And I'll be your true love forever.
Oh, Lieutenant, This reminds me of the big balls of Versailles.
Madame, I remember it well. The first time we met at the banquet at Dublin Castle. You caught me staring at the officer across the ballroom. She knew my secret, the anguish of my yearning. It was that conversation that brought me here to this place. I've been stationed in this city since I got married. My dear wife Felicity, however, she's tending court in London. You see, she could not handle this backwater. Luckily, though, I've been graced by my dear Teddy here. And with his pert behind and luscious lips, he knows how to polish my sword. I'm not the first officer to indulge in such passions, and I will not be the last.
Drinks, everybody, drinks for all my esteemed guests, especially the lieutenant.
Oh, thank you, madame.
Merry drinks for everybody. Oh, merci beaucoup, lieutenant.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Richard Howard, Lord Clonmore. I owe my title and prestige to my great-great-granduncle Edward. He helped King William III to win the Battle of the Boyne, and was rewarded with a small portion of this melancholic isle. We're keeping very strange company tonight, are we not, my friends? I mean, look at that one over there. See how he carries himself. But actually, if one looks a little closer, his eyes betray a certain understanding. It's almost as if his mind were not entirely unlit. Perhaps his mother was instilled with the seed of a man from one of the higher social strata. My father used to say that even a condemned man is entitled to a last supper. Then he would often smile over at Nanny and repeat his favourite Irish saying, "Sure you don't be looking at the mantelpiece when you're poking the fire." Anyway, it's possibly best not to be thinking of Nanny when one is in I can scarcely believe that I'm in this establishment. It could be exceptionally dangerous for a person of my standing. My reputation could be seriously imperiled. But I suppose, now that I'm here, I may as well sample the local delicacies.
Oh, Sutta Lord, there's somebody at the door.
Yes.
Mary, if you will.
Yes. Mr. William Booker.
Enchanté, madame.
Enchanté, Monsieur William Book.
Mom!
Madame?
Merci beaucoup. Please, get a drink for our esteemed guest.
My, this is obviously the place to be tonight. My name is William Booker, or at least it is this evening. I've been known to go by the names in the past. You may be wondering what a gentleman like me is doing in a place like this. Well, I can assure you, it's not for the same reason as these other guests. I don't tell them my heart out to you people, but I'll tell you one thing. There's more to the Countess than meets the eye.
Sutta Lord, there's somebody at the door.
Yes, Mom.
Oh my God! Say Vicar! Everybody, Operation Transformation! Let us turn this house of prayer and penance into a house of prayer and menace! Oh, are we all ready? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me
The Reverend Stone!
Reverend Stone, enchanté! You just interrupted one of our very important grass worries. I must say, I was inspired by a wonderful sermon in St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Yes, I preach at Christ Church, actually.
Whatever. Would you like a drink?
I do not drink the liquid that springs forth from the bosom of Satan.
Would you like to meet Lieutenant Cornwell? Have you met Lieutenant Cornwell?
Reverend, I believe you know my family.
Oh, indeed, Lieutenant. How are these papists treating you?
Oh, we're keeping these rebel Irish down.
Indeed, I'd transfer out of this cesspool as soon as possible, but it's become a bit difficult recently. There's certain people campaigning against my work. Influential people such as your father and Lord Clonmore.
Reverend.
I don't touch me. Anyway, madam, I digress. I've come here to warn you to be on the lookout. I am a member of the Society for the Reformation of Morals, and we have reason to believe that there are houses here on Capel Street that shelter those who practice the sin of Sodom!
Mon Dieu, I can tell you, Reverend Stone, that such behaviour is not going on in my humble abode. Oh, Mary, please, take the vicar upstairs to the drawing room. Have a look at my ancient 13th century manuscripts. Everybody, quick! Un moment, s'il vous plaît, Monsieur Bouquet. Or should I say, Schlevino Tool. 22 years I've waited to see you walk back in through my door.
So you recognise me then?
Oh yeah. You, who left my love to stagnate, a bit like the raw sewage we made passionate love in that night. Oh, I know that for you, I was just a frantic fumble down in Basin Lane. But you broke my heart, and you left me with more than just syphilis.
I know that.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
You mean, you know what I knew? You now know?
Yes. I know now. What you knew then, I do know
Oh,
now.
cut the riddles and get to the point!
Yes. I know about the child.
You're talking about our son! Our bastard son. Get out of my house before I throw you out with all the other dirty lice. You're nothing but a great pox upon me soul.
Oh, I ain't going anywhere.